Hey, we're back with some more information. Americans want more stimulus checks. Yes, we do. Okay, Americans want more stimulus checks. Republicans in the Senate can work from a blank slate as they start their process, but they will be presented with the HEROES Act that the House passed Friday. The Senate has to decide whether it agrees to do what the House wants, has already done and approved the following provisions present or present a modified version on the stimulus checks or refuse additional stimulus checks altogether. This is what the House passed. Another one-time $1,200 stimulus check. Individuals will receive $1,200. Married joint filers get $2,400, and children up to 3 get $1,200 with a maximum amount of $6,000. So if you have 3 kids, you get the maximum up to well, actually it's supposed to be $1,200, and now I'm sure it's going to max out at a certain amount of money, so it'll probably be $3,600. So that's if you have 5 kids. If you have 3 or more, you're going to get up to $3,600 for the 3 or more kids added on to either the $2,400 or the $1,200. Okay, the Senate has to decide whether it agrees to do what the House has already done and approve the following provisions and prevent modified versions on stimulus checks or refuse additional checks altogether. This is what the House has passed. The House has already passed one, but it's up to the Senate to let it go through. Okay. Income limits are placed just as with the first stimulus checks Congress passed in the beginning. Okay. The second check, individuals must earn at least $75,000 or less per year to receive the full $1,200. And married joint filers is $150,000 or more per year to receive the full $2,400. The $1,200 amount decreases and phases out for those earning above these limits. Individuals earning more than $99,000 aren't eligible for any stimulus. Let me make sure I say that right. Yeah. If you earn more than $99,000, you're not eligible for any stimulus amount. And couples earning more than $198,000 aren't eligible for any amount of the stimulus. Okay, in addition to the House, including stimulus checks in its bill, there is also the White House, which has indicated it is likely to support more stimulus packages or checks. In addition to the House including stimulus checks in the bill, there is also the White House, which indicates it's likely to support it. The Senate will consider the economy, and all of this will be determining how to move forward in the White House. Okay? Essential workers. Essential workers want hazardous pay, which is a good thing. I think that's a good thing. Again, Republicans in the Senate can choose to work from a blank slate. That means on their own thing, but they will be presented with the HEROES Act that already provides hazardous pay for essential workers. So the hazardous pay has already been included. Okay. So, but if they want to, the Senate can change it up and put whatever they want in it. Okay. So the Senate has decided whether it agrees to add or to drop or just go with what the White House has passed in this regard. So they can do either one. They can either do what they've already seen, or they can start over and choose to do something different. There's a $200 billion for hazard pay to essential workers. The hazard pay money is called the HEROES Fund. That's the heroes on the front line. Excuse me. The fact sheet describes the $200 billion will be used to ensure that essential workers who have risked their lives working during the pandemic receive hazardous pay. Despite all the praise being heaped on essential workers before Friday's passage of the HEROES Act, not anybody of the previous past stimulus package set aside money specifically for essential workers. Essential workers are employees, and they have been grossly overlooked up to now. The House has now passed something that considers the needs of essential workers. Will the Senate do the same? Will they pass this, or will they add something to it? Because the hazardous pay, I think, is very important. These people risk their lives every day on the front line to help serve the community and serve the world. If Americans indeed want to send a message that we really do value and appreciate essential workers, those we now call heroes, we have to pay them as well as thank them. So I do agree with that. It will come down to the economy as well. Ignore all the other hype. Ignore the partisans, outrage. Ignore the bluster. Congress will act because it's in the best interest of the economy to do so. Republican senators will consider the impact of the economy, just like Democrats did, before making any decision about including another stimulus check or hazard pay into a new relief package. The best guide you have to assess whether the Senate will take any action to pay attention to the economy. Okay, pay attention to the unemployment. Pay attention to the job losses. And notice whether or not jobs are expected to come back. Listen closer to what the employers are saying. Home in on the corporate bankruptcies.